What's up? Welcome back to the Sober Son of God channel. This is one of the most common things I hear people in recovery from many different things say as they feel too far gone. And it always brings me back to this one point in the Bible when Jonah didn't do, God told him to go somewhere and he said no, and it led him to here. And it's Jonah 2, 1 through 2. It's Jonah's prayer. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord from inside the fish. He said, I cried out to the Lord in my great trouble, and he answered me. I called to you from the land of the dead, and Lord, you heard me. And it brings me back to when I was at rock bottom, and I could not take myself any farther at all. I did not want to die, but I didn't want to wake up anymore. I didn't see a way to live happy. I didn't see a way to live not anxious or not having depression. And that's what I did. I hit my knees and I sounded like Jonah there. And what did God do? Rescued Jonah. Rescued Sean. Now it's your turn. A lot of times we feel too far gone because we feel like we've exhausted every other option. And I think that's because we dance around this. Particularly God. Like when we're using something to feel better and not trusting, it takes God out of the equation. That's no good. God's like oxygen. We can't see him, but we need him to live. That's a quote I like. It's one I'm sure you've heard. There's another quote from the movie called The Blind, and I'm probably going to get it wrong the way it's said, but Miss K in the video says something like, at some point in our lives, every one of us is going to feel the most alone we've ever felt. And that's true. And I think that's in everyone's life, not just people who are in recovery or who are in addiction or who are in a bad suffering. There's going to be a rock bottom in everybody's life. And I believe that was Jonah's when he was in the belly of the fish. And he even says in there, let me see how it was worded because I have the New Living Translation. It says, I called to you from the land of the dead, and Lord, you heard me. So he was like, yeah, there's no way out of this. There's no way I'm going to be okay. There's no way I'm getting through this. He couldn't have got through it himself. If in his particular situation, he got himself into it. Same with my story. I don't think he woke up that day and said, hey, I'm going to end up here. Just like my addiction, I didn't wake up and go, you know what I want to do? I really want to hit rock bottom one day. But God pulled me out, just as he pulled Jonah out. And if you or anybody you know is struggling and at your worst point, just know that. Things are in this Bible for a reason. God knew what we were going to be struggling with. It's not like when he designed and made all these people that he knew, okay, after about 2,000 years, this problem's going to stop. So I don't need to be putting too much of that, get this book, influence to put too much of that in it. No, it really covers anything. There's not a single thing you can be struggling with that you can't look at the Bible and go, wow, I feel like that's talking about me. And being too far gone is a touchy subject to a lot of people because everybody has known somebody they wish they could have saved that they loved that ended up passing before their time. But I'm telling you, I was on my way out of here. I wasn't going that way, I was going that way. I think I've said that in another video also. And I tried so many times on my own to fix it. Never worked. Got worse every time. God did it the first time. Lean on him. Read your Bible. Pray. You should always be praying. If you're having the best day ever, if you're having the worst day ever, if you just wake up in the morning. Somebody asked me recently, like, man, I knew you years ago and I know you now. Like, how are you just smiling because you're waking up every morning? And my response was, because I'm waking up every morning. I'm redeemed. I'm saved by grace, and it's not a character. I don't turn this off and go, oh, everything sucks. No, it's beautiful, and you can be happy too. You can overcome this, whatever it is, or whoever you are, whoever is struggling that you know. Just keep Jonah in mind. Go back and read Jonah. I hope you have a beautiful day. God bless you.